Hey, Franktacular Nation. It's me, Frank. And this time, joining me in the studio is the lovable Gibby.
Gibby!
The Dace Man again has been hijacked by terrorists, or maybe he's saving the world. I don't know, peeing out rainforest fires. I don't know what he's doing.
No idea, man. No idea.
Nope, but he's not here again.
Or he might be in your basement.
He might be. I haven't cleaned for a while.
Ooh.
Anyway.
What a good time.
So we're here. We got some stuff. We got some great announcements coming up later, so stay tuned. Yeah, that's about it. So we're going to roll on into sports.
Sports. You follow sports?
And here we go. So much to talk about since all there is apparently is baseball.
Woo, baseball.
Woohoo! I'm just going to run down the basically top teams in the each league. So we have in the American League, AL East, we have the Orioles at 59 wins, 46 losses, followed by the Blue Jays, 58 wins to 50 losses.
I saw a Blue Jay the other day. Didn't look like it played baseball, though.
I know. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, it was weird.
And in the AL Central, we have the Tigers, number one, with 57 wins, 46 losses. And then we got the Royals at 53 wins, 52 losses.
When they come out on the field, do they play Royals by that one chick?
They should. Oh, my God. That'd be great. Oh, man. And then we got the AL West here. Got the Athletics with 66 wins, 41 losses. And followed up by the Angels, 63 wins, 42 losses. And then we go to the National League and National League Central. Brewers are in the lead, 60 wins, 49 losses. And the Cards are in second at 56 wins, 49 losses. Then you got the National League West, Dodgers in the lead. 60 wins, 47 losses against the Giants in second with 58 wins, 50 losses. And we got the great old NL East with the Nationals up 58 wins, 47 losses. And the Braves are actually in second place with 58 wins, 49 losses, making them only one game back.
Ooh, you can do it.
I don't understand how this shit works. They have the same amount of wins, but something changes. I don't know. Who cares? And then we had the local team, Phillies, in the cellar.
Still doing nothing. Yeah,
pretty much. And then, basically, there's 19 hours, 55 minutes, and 40 seconds, according to ESPN.com, for the trade deadline to be over. So we'll probably see some moves in the next, hopefully some tonight, some tomorrow morning. Have some big deals going on, but you have no idea.
Woohoo, trading about, yeah. Mm.
Yeah, it looks like the Cleveland Indians traded the Cards for Masterson, a right-handed, basically a pitcher to help their bullpen out. Chavez has retired at the age of 36, which is actually pretty good. He's a six-time Gold Glove winner with 17 Major League seasons with the Oakland Athletics, New York Yankees, Arizona Diamondbacks. It's kind of crazy. 36 and was still playing the game.
Is that old for the game?
Well, you think most professional sport teams, like football, God, what, shelf life's 4 years?
Well, yeah, but football, you get knocked around a whole bunch. And
soccer, I think if you make it to 30, that's you're pushing it. There's hockey, you can kind of stay alive for a while, too.
I know it's like, if you look at least Olympic sports, everybody there is like 16.
Pretty much. And by the time they get to 20, they're too old to compete.
Yep, can't keep up. Old fogies.
Crazy.
So
that seems
that's all.
to pretty much be all the trades that I've seen that are at least listed right now. I'm kind of interested to see your thoughts and, well, do you actually follow baseball?
No, I don't.
Oh. All right. My thoughts.
The only sport I follow is football, and again, that's not for another pretty much 2 months. So.
Yeah.
And right now, all I have on the Vikings is they don't seem to want to decide who the hell their quarterback's going to be, so whatever.
You ain't kidding.
Yeah.
So back to baseball.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just interested to see if Ruben Alaro actually do anything before the trade deadline. I think it'll be a shame if he doesn't. As everyone knows from last thing, I would trade this team away like they were nothing. Hot potatoes.
The entire team just gone.
Yep. They
Start
wasn't
over.
too happy.
All again.
But we have way too many old people. Ryan Howard has been benched basically. He hasn't barely played, and we offer him fucking $36 million or some shit.
Ooh.
So I'd bench them all. F it. And then in NFL news, I believe last week was the beginning of most people's training camp. Yeah.
Yeah.
I know the Eagles waited a couple days after, which I don't understand if there's a reasoning behind not starting the first day or not.
Probably they're lazy, didn't feel like it. It was
Maybe.
hot out.
Probably. And that's all I have for sports.
All right. Well, then, you get to talk more, because let's go to Weird News with Gibby.
No.
Gibby!
Boy, that escalated quickly.
Not a dim. First things up. How much is too much when it comes to monitoring your baby? The new tech this year coming out in a couple months will be a baby anklet.
Anklet?
Anklet. Basically,
like
you're going to put this little anklet on the little baby. It almost kind of looks like a weird-looking shoe.
Right.
And it basically sends all sorts of data to your smartphone.
Oh, good.
It also has a sound option so that you can also use it as a, what are they called, baby monitors, I guess? And it has basically sensors and things like that to let it know what the baby is doing. So if it hasn't moved in a X amount of time, or if it's
Kicking violently.
Goes
for a jog.
Yeah, etc.
Runs out in the middle of the night for hookers. You know, all that stuff. That's good.
So, yeah, I mean, it basically sends baby skin temperature, so I guess it can tell if it's warm or cold. Heart rate, blood oxygen levels, which I have no idea why in the world you would need to know that.
How can it do that?
I know.
Can it do that without taking a blood sample? Or is there like a prong that sticks into the baby's ankle as well?
Probably sticks in. I got no idea. And it alerts when the baby is, get this, rolling over.
So you can get the camera.
I guess, yeah.
Roll over. Who's a good boy?
Who's a good boy? Sit. Give me your paw. So now it's people are now questioning how much is too much. Of course, there are going to be groups out there thinking that it is way too much monitoring of a little child to have something around his ankle at all times. And other people think it's the greatest invention since sliced bread.
I think we haven't reached the limit until we have, like, electrified shock collars around the crib or something. You know, that way the baby can't crawl out with getting shocked.
I want that. On to other news.
Oh, okay.
Canada.
Canada.
More specifically, Montreal.
Canada.
Frank Ward's old stomping grounds.
Yeah, I used to run amok up there.
The Montreal police are looking for a woman who shocked commuters. Shocked them.
Literally shocked? Like with a taser?
By what she did. Ready?
Oh, I'm ready. Yeah, I'm ready.
She plucked a bird.
Oh.
In the subway.
Oh.
And ate it raw.
What?
On a moving subway.
Okay. Yeah. All right. I get. When you're hungry, you know, where will you be when hunger strikes?
I know. You have no idea.
She didn't have a Snickers. Went for the next best thing.
That's right.
So what kind of bird we talking? Like crow, blue jay, chicken? You?
It was a bird. I don't.
It just says bird?
Yeah. It doesn't actually say. I mean, there's a video if you want to.
That?
Of course, it's in fucking French, maybe? I don't know.
It's
I
in
have
Canadian.
no idea.
It's in Canadian. Just let it go.
Yeah, it's in Canada. But basically, you know, people, instead of actually, you know, doing something about it, first thing they do, get their phones,
take
video.
Duh.
Take video. So there's a man inside the video saying that I'm going to vomit, and she's eating it. She's eating it. So the police are trying to find the woman, but they can't see her face apparently in the clips. Lies. And there's nothing that stops that. There's nothing against her from actually plucking and eating a raw bird in the metro, but they want to take her into a psychiatric ward, I guess, to get her tested.
There's nothing illegal about it, but we think you might be a little cray.
A little cray. So, if any of you have seen this crazy woman, the Montreal police are looking for her, and they have a couple questions for her, that's all. Just a couple.
Yeah, if you know a friend who likes to habitually just eat a bird she finds laying on the ground.
Yeah.
Which I wish I could get to the link you sent me. I have no idea how to use this shitty Skype thing on this computer.
Oh, that sucks.
I know. It's dumb. I hate Windows 8. It's been a while since I bitched about it, so I feel like I can. I hate Windows 8 on a laptop. It has no business on a laptop.
Well, no, really, I would say laptop, it would, well, as long as it's a touchscreen laptop, it makes more sense than a desktop.
Well, I guess, if it was a touchscreen laptop. But I got a laptop because I didn't want a touchscreen. I wanted just a computer, not a tablet. True. Anyway, I have no idea how to get to the conversation thing at all.
That sucks.
It does. It really does. Anyway, just go on.
Tell us how you really feel, Frank.
I'll be okay. Like, it's right here. I can click on it, and then it just brings me to this call screen again with nothing.
Yes.
Nothing at all.
It's all in this stupid app crap. You probably have like 50 windows open up on another tab somewhere.
Probably.
All right. Forget a bed of nails, guys. Forget it. This guy lies on a bed of one nail.
One nail?
Harley Newman is a one-nail kind of guy. He apparently does sideshows, and he calls himself a professional lunatic. He started laying on a beds of nails about 30 years ago when he decided that a bed of nails isn't as impressive as laying on a bed of one nail. So he's opted to push his body's limit even further. Newman, 63, can now support his entire body on a point of a 10-inch long nail. He fashioned a nail by himself from a bolt, cutting off the head and sharpening it to a point.
Okay.
He says it hurts, guys. It hurts a lot.
Does it now?
It's a question of how I manage it in my head. I think he's crazy.
He's professional crazy.
Mm-hmm. So he says he has the ability to perform this stunt along with fire eating, walking on glass shards, and stopping a fan with his tongue.
What?
Stopping a fan with his tongue.
Like a metal fan? Industrial fan?
It just says fan.
Or like one of those cheap little Nerf fans, you know, that are handheld?
Probably one of those, yeah.
'Cause I could do that. Might sting a little bit, but I could do it.
Exactly. Not impressive at all. Next, Stuart Kentle.
Kentle.
Yeah. From Balsali Common in West Midlands has set off 7 BST, which I'm pretty sure means British Standard Time, because he's from Britain.
Sure.
Hopes to reach the top of a summit. What the hell is the name of this thing? Whatever this stupid thing is. The 3,560 feet mountain. I guess it's like a hiking thing, because it's not really that tall. There's like a path. But they call it a mountain. It looks more like a hill. But whatever. I'm not going there, Britain. You can keep going with your stuff. But what he's going to do is to try and raise cancer for Macmillan Cancer. He has decided to roll a Brussels sprout, a little Brussels sprout, up the hill using just his nose.
Okay.
So he's going to be crawling on his hands and knees while pushing this Brussels sprout with just his nose.
Okay.
So when he gets to the top, he better hold it, because it might roll down the other way.
Okay.
So far, he's raised more than 40,000 euros, which is probably like $10, for his cause. People who have watched him in his leg of the journey so far says he looks funny.
He looks funny.
Yeah, because he's on his hands and knees pushing a Brussels. I mean, really?
I know. Why?
I don't know. Don't know.
Why did he think, if I carry it, nobody's going to care? But if I push it with my nose, everybody's going to be excited.
That's right.
Okay. All right.
All right, guys.
Let me get that straightened out.
West Virginia. This is where the kookies live. Ohio County, West Virginia. A couple from Washington County. What the fuck? How is it 2 different counties? Whatever. Well, a couple from Washington County. I guess they walked over to Ohio County. Who knows? Could be facing charges after a bizarre incident on Tuesday morning.
How bizarre?
This is what Frank does, once a week.
They don't need to know.
Yep. At a busy four-way intersection on US 40, a national road at around 9:30 in the morning on Tuesday, the man was naked and down on all fours, ankles bound, hood over his head, being walked on a leash by a woman wearing a purple nightgown.
Okay.
Yep.
Sounds like my kind of fetish, yeah?
Mhm. People driving by saying it was the weirdest day they ever had.
I'm sure they've had weirder than that.
Yeah.
Maybe.
There's a picture of the couple snapped on a cell phone by a driver by, basically, of this guy led around by this woman, who is not the greatest looking. Let's put it that way.
The guy or the girl? Or both?
Well, I don't see the guy. I only see the girl, because the guy has a hood in it covering his face, so can't really see much. So they're looking for the man. Well, not looking for him, but they know. Well, they think they know who he is. But the female they found, and she's denying any involvement with this. They've already had a witness positively identify her, and she admits that it was her. But she says she has no involvement in the scenario. No.
Right, she was just going for a walk and found a lost dog man.
So
she was just trying to help at home.
The woman's name is Barbara Jean, BJ. Gerardio, age 53, and her 56-year-old boyfriend, Robert Daniele. Originally from Pennsylvania.
That's where the weirdos come from.
I guess so, man. So basically, they thinking it has to do with the 50 Shades of Grey. I guess it was in the book. I don't know.
Okay.
They just, make them walk around. I have no idea. I never read the book. But they're saying, that could be a reason because it's a bestseller book, plus the fact that the movie's coming out soon.
Sure.
I don't know. I'm done with that one.
Yeah, I got nothing on that.
Najing real estate agents have created a database and a catalog for local residents so that they can browse residences that are for sale or for rent where suicides, murders, and unnatural deaths took place.
Ooh.
The database launched to avoid purchase dispute. What the hell? Whatever. So basically, these people are trying to, I guess, sell their product of these dark historic houses or dark houses, haunted houses probably are in there, to the people out there who are looking to live in these godforsaken hellholes. There's about 200 properties that have been placed on this list. So, Frank, are you going to be a frequent shopper on there?
Hell yeah. Where can I get this list?
Well, it's Najing. I'm assuming it's somewhere in China. It actually doesn't say. I'm just assuming because it says Najing property agent. Taking a guess.
Yeah, probably a pretty good guess then.
Yeah, this one's actually kind of hilarious. So, South Korean team Hallwang Eagles are having a little bit of a crowd problem. The crowd's not the problem. It's there's too many people showing up. It's the fact that no one is showing up. So, what they've decided to do is they decided to build robots. Robot spectators who can clap and can even do the wave.
Well, of course.
That's right.
Can't have a crowd without doing the wave.
Yep. So basically, they added rows of robot spectators who beam video clips and messages from supporters who can't be there in person. So basically what it is inside the headpiece, it actually puts, looks like it's almost like a little smartphone type thing. I guess a little bit bigger. And it shows their face there to be quote-unquote fans. This is what the world has come to, guys. This is what the world has come to. People can't even go there in person.
Nope, you just go there via satellite.
That's right. And that's all I got.
That's all you got?
That's all I got.
That's it?
All I got.
Huh. Well, then, I guess that means it's time for my segment, which I really need to get a clip for. Really?
Yeah, I think you do. Why don't you play the 10th one down? I'm
just going to play this one, because it's new. And I'm pretty sure Dace used it, but I don't care. I'm using it now. It's mine, because he's not here. So, to Frank's Corner we go. I'm back! And I am back, even though I was only gone for 1 week.
Yeah, such a long week.
It was a great week.
I know.
I spent a week pretty much in Yellowstone. So you listeners out there, you should go check it out. It's gorgeous out there. It is beautiful.
Hopefully.
Downside is didn't see any bears. Not one single bear.
Wow. What happened to all my bears, man? What happened to all my bears?
I don't know. So we came to the conclusion that there's no such thing as bears. They're all fake. They're a myth. Maybe an urban legend, if you will.
You should have, you should have done. You should have left food inside your car. That would have attracted the bears. It's a bear trap.
Oh, see, you're thinking.
It would have worked, I'm telling you.
Well,
according to my boss, they like beer because they constantly steal his.
I like beer.
He left his cooler outside, opened it up, they drank every single one of his beers. Crazy.
You sure that
Crazy
wasn't like the people
bear.
camping next to him or something?
No, he said you can see it. He literally bit into it and just drank it.
I was going to say, I'm going to try that next time I'm out there. I'm going to go to random campsites and steal beer and be like, it was a bear. I don't know what you're talking about. It wasn't me. It was just a bear. I still ran that way.
Plus, you got to destroy the cooler.
I can do that. Get a hammer.
There you go.
But anyway, enough about me.
Aww.
And more about, we're going to do some more urban legends because I know how much Gibby loves them. And they're more interesting than random facts. Unless I have a good topic for facts, but I don't. So I have urban legends. Hopefully none of these are a repeat from last time I did urban legends. And
probably all of them.
I don't think they are, but then again, there's been a lot of beer since then, so brain cells, lost memory.
A lot of beer.
So, yeah. Anyway, first one I got. It's called Footprints in the Snow. Dun, dun, dun.
Uh-oh.
It involves a teenage girl who was home with her little sister while their parents were out of town.
Ooh, teenage girl.
After watching some telly.
Telly, that's television for all you who don't know.
Thank you. She sent her little sister to bed and went back downstairs to watch more TV.
Ooh, she's breaking the rules.
Eventually, she got bored with what she was watching and turned it off, curled up in a blanket on the couch, and watched the snow fall through the large sliding glass window in the living room. Doesn't that sound lovely?
No, not really.
She got bored with TV and decided to watch snow.
What?
Check her priorities.
You ain't kidding. What is she doing?
But anyway, she had only been watching for a few minutes when she saw a man walking toward the sliding glass door with a deadly purpose.
Always deadly.
He started pulling something shiny out of his coat, and she dove under her blanket in terror. It could have been a ring.
Could have been a dime. Girl's best friend. You never know. You might have been proposing right there. Could not have been a bad thing. Could have been a good thing.
Right. I like shiny things.
That's right. You never know. No idea.
After a while, she pulled down the blanket and found the man was gone.
That's right.
She called the police, who immediately no, that's a lie right there. Immediately rushed over.
That's never going to happen. It's going to take at least half an hour.
At least.
Minimum. Wow.
But anyway, they showed up eventually, and upon examining the premises, one of the first things they noticed were no footprints in the snow.
They don't need footprints. That's fine.
And with the rate of the snowfall, there was no way they could have been covered that quickly.
He might have had tennis rackets on his feet.
Puzzled, officers inspected the residence and noticed wet footprints on the carpet. Dun, dun, dun. Leading straight up to the couch where the girl had been sitting.
Interesting.
The madman had been behind her the whole time, and what she'd seen had been a reflection in the window.
Oh, my God.
So.
Pretty funny.
Yeah. Don't know if the guy's still there, killed her, I don't know. But that's legend number 1.
It's an interesting legend.
It is.
It's a lie, though, because who turns off the TV? God.
Yeah, to watch the snow. Exactly. You do that because you lost power and you have nothing better to do.
I'd rather just drink.
Maybe you're stoned out of your mind and you find it really exciting to watch the snow. I don't know.
Man, you'd be really gone.
Really? Maybe it was in Colorado.
Really. They get snow there all the time. Oh, my God. It's even worse.
All right. Next one is called The Chilling Discovery.
Chilling.
Yes.
What is it, cold theme?
Maybe. But anyway, it starts out with young college girls who are studying late.
Whoop, 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 whoop. All legal.
Yep. They were spending a lot of time at the library instead of her dorm room. Oh, young college girl, not girls.
Who would be in a... Oh, man, that's all right. So we already got a lie.
Yep.
A lie as well. Who's in the library?
She's at a library.
That's fucking false.
During a late night of studying, she realized that she had forgotten something in her dorm room. So
studying, that's a good one.
She decided to make a trip back to go get it.
Mm-hmm.
When she opened the door, she found the room dark, but figured that her roommate was... Oh, nope, yeah, this one actually is... Ooh, actually gets better. Anyway, she went to the place. It was dark. She assumed her person was sleeping, so she didn't turn on the light. Anyway, and then she left, and then she came back, and then she found a message saying, "Aren't you glad you didn't turn on the light?" I know I did that one last time.
Yes, you did.
But they have a little add-on into a different version of this tale where there's a woman...
So I'm sorry. So she was dead, right? If I remember correctly.
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead. Next.
No, yeah, I'm skipping that one completely because, yeah, anyway. This one is called The Unfortunate Coat Incident.
Unfortunate what?
Coat.
Like a okay.
Jacket? Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Let's set the setting. On a cold winter day with a young couple...
cold with you, man. Jesus Christ.
They're chilling.
Apparently, man. Apparently.
Chilling urban legends. Cold winter day with a young couple who were having a christening party for their new baby. Is that a thing? Christening?
You really... What is with... All right. I went to a freaking baptism where we did the baby.
Yeah.
Why did they make this into such a big fucking ordeal? Just dip the damn thing, get it over with.
I don't know. It's plonk. There you go. Anyway,
congratulations, not.
The guests started to arrive out of the cold, welcomed by their host. They tossed their coats onto a bed because evidently coat racks are not a thing.
Of course. Who uses one of those things, first off? Why not put wet, cold, snow-ridden jackets on a bed where somebody eventually has to sleep?
Right.
It's perfect sense to me.
Logical.
Obviously.
Before long, all the guests had arrived and everything was in full swing. The parents decided that it was time to show off their new baby to the guests.
So who's been watching the baby for the past hour?
Nobody. Maybe the baby had one of those ankle bracelets, probably.
Oh, an ankle bracelet baby. All right. Makes sense.
So the mother walked over to the bed where she had left the baby.
Was missing. Just no one paid attention to it.
Even better. Damn it. Only to scream in horror when she found that her little bundle of joy had been accidentally smothered under the towering pile of coats. So the first asshole that threw their coat on the bed threw it on the baby, and everybody just added to the pile. And the parents didn't think to check about the baby they left laying in the other room.
So, all right, so you're letting the guests place their own coats, first off? Aren't you supposed to be the one Oh, my God. Wow, that's some great parenting right there, guys.
Yep.
Great parenting.
So, yeah. And again, these are urban legends, so technically they may or may not have happened.
They've all happened, guys. Don't let them lie to you.
Next one I have, it's called The Gas Station Attendant. Really witty titles to these things.
I noticed.
It was late, and a young woman was driving through an unfamiliar area deep in the country. Because
it was definitely late.
Who doesn't?
Exactly.
Her car was old and unreliable, so that's why she went for a drive.
Exactly.
Soon she realized that she had to stop for gas. As luck would have it,
unreliable and no gas.
She came across a gas station. It was old-fashioned, with the kind that the attendant comes out to pump the gas. I know you Jersey folk are used to that, but most of America, we pump our own gas.
No, we can't do that around here. You kidding me? I need someone else to do it. I'm lazy. I don't want to get out of my car.
So, anyway, the dude came up. She was frightened, but she knew she needed gas. The attendant seemed nervous as he filled up her gas tank, but eventually he finished the job, came over to the driver's side to get payment. She gave him a $20 bill. He examined it carefully, then told her it was counterfeit.
Ooh, you counterfeit.
So she is freaking out even more. The attendant explained that he would have to take her back to his office and call his manager because the counterfeit would have to be reported to the bank. once he had convinced her to come with him because she's dumb, he explained that the bill wasn't actually counterfeit. He'd gotten her out of the car because there was a man with a hatchet hiding in the back seat.
What the hell is with you in all these hatchet stories?
Oh, it was a twist, though. I didn't really see that one coming.
Yeah, you ain't kidding. All right, so so the guy at the hatchet did not realize the gas attendant guy saw her. All right.
Uh-huh.
Fail. Okay.
So, and we have a special guest caller, by the way.
Ooh. Hi, caller.
Hey, how's it going?
Shit.
I don't know why you call in my segment because I'm obviously not looking at the caller queue. Just
hang
saying.
up on him. Hang up on him.
You're also running the show, so I just assumed you weren't looking at the caller queue at all.
Nope,
hang
never
up on him.
Never
hang up on him. Hang up on him.
But hey, he's alive. Saving babies and stuff.
I'm in New York City right now.
That's fancy.
I need to log in real fast so I can hang up.
I'm on assignment.
Yeah?
Assignment?
Yeah. Special news. Did you give the big announcement yet?
No, because we're still in my segment.
That's right.
Oh.
Cool segment.
Spoiler alert, there's a big announcement at the end of the show, everybody.
I told them that.
We already said that. Spoiler alert.
Duh.
I was in the air. Yeah.
Well, maybe you should have been on the ground.
Duh.
Where it's safer.
Duh.
What?
Just saying.
It's safer in the sky.
We're going to get you an ankle bracelet so we can keep track of you.
Yeah, we might have to.
People are staring at me weird in the airport.
Well, no shit. Look at your face. It's a little scary.
Are you wearing pants?
Yeah, it's fast movements I'm using.
Could
why is he looking at his phone and moving his head like that?
No, I don't think so. I think they think you're just weird. Yeah.
That could be the case. Go on with your urban legends. I was interested. I didn't expect you to actually unmute me until you were done.
Boo.
Well, I couldn't just let you sit there in silence.
I would have hung up on him.
It's okay.
I'm just saying.
That's why you don't get to host the show.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I let our fearless leader in at all costs.
I'm just letting you know, though, you can still hang up on him, and he would not be able to stop you. Just saying. It is a thing.
This week.
It is a thing.
Anyway.
You know, next week on Science Day, we have a taser. So keep talking shit, Gibby.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You will next week when you get electrocuted.
We'll get the hint.
You're going first. Don't worry.
Am I?
Yes.
See, now this is a normal Frank's Corner because we keep interrupting him.
It brings back memories.
It does. Doesn't it, Frank?
Have I ever told you guys my idea for tasers for titties?
Tasers for
I'm
titties.
a little nervous, but go on.
I'm interested.
Well, now you have a taser. So you set up a booth at any giant gathering festival that's going on and offer females the chance to tase you, but the payment is they flash their boobs.
We might
I don't like that at all.
So
they flash you, then get to tase you.
I feel like that reward does not outweigh the risk.
Depends. It really depends.
Fine. Charge them $5 plus a flash and get tased.
I don't think it's worth it. I'm really nervous.
Though I think you might be better off getting tased than being flashed.
I was gonna say because if you why?
Because just after a while you're gonna.
I know our friends. Our problem is our friends would say yes, tase us, and then not flash us.
Right.
Yep.
But see, the downside, if they flash you first, then tase you, you're gonna have mental scarring. Every time you see a pair of titties, you're gonna assume you're gonna get shocked. So you'll have
maybe
a weak PTSD kind of thing going on.
Possibly.
Like every time you see boobs, you're just gonna flinch and go, "Oh no, not again!" But on the other side, if you get tased, then
you would definitely have a twitch.
If you get tased, then see boobs, then you'll assume getting tased is a good thing. So the next time you're breaking the law and the cop goes to tase you, you'll be expecting boobies. You'll be happy. So I'll let you guys
Interesting way
work
of
on that
going
for a little
about it.
while.
Interesting way of thinking about it.
Let that sink in. And we're going to
I'm
move on to the wily home invader.
Wily,
Wile E.
very
Coyote?
wily.
Yeah, it maybe.
I knew it.
So, since home invaders have been documented using tactics similar to this to get into people's homes,
Quite similar.
according to the stories that have circulated, someone is home alone late at night with very few lights on.
Why would you want to have lights on when you're at home, right?
Well, yeah, there's no need to have like every single light on.
Nobody got money for those type of bills.
So
someone
comes up and in the dead of the night just starts banging on the door and yelling to be let in.
Let me in, let me in.
When the homeowner gets close to the door and calls out, the calls become even more insistent, yelling that someone is trying to hurt them.
There are always somebody's trying to hurt them.
So, obviously in this story, we're going to go with it's a woman by herself, and she heard a woman banging on the door.
Obviously.
When she asked who it was, the woman outside began yelling that she was being attacked by a man because men are evil.
Apparently so.
When the homeowner listened closely, she indeed heard a male's voice, but he was talking normally as if it was simply having a conversation with the woman. The woman outside was covering the peephole, so the homeowner peeked out the window beside the door. She could see a woman dressed in black, and from somewhere nearby, a man's voice continued to talk softly to the woman. Eventually, they both left. That's a really terrible legend. That's it. Hey, let me in. Let me in. Hey. No. Okay, bye. I was frightened. I was so startled.
You never know, man. You never know. I'm scared.
Are you startled?
Very startled.
Good.
Oh, yeah, Dace. That's exactly what I wanted to hear.
Dace, are you in like a wind tunnel?
I am in an airport.
Same thing.
I'm thinking wind tunnel.
So kind of. It is New York, so.
Go ahead.
Okay. Well, now on to the lost child.
Why is it always lost, okay? Why can't he be a found child?
I don't know.
Then he wouldn't have problems.
Oh, true.
But a young woman was walking down her street on a normal spring day when she saw a small child sitting beside the road crying. She stopped to ask the little girl if she was okay, and the girl told her she was lost. Sniffling, the girl asked if she could help her find her way home. Overwhelmed with pity for the little girl, the young woman readily agreed. Luckily, the little girl knew her address and the general idea where her home was. Before long, the two had made it to her house. The front door was locked, and since the girl was too small to reach the doorbell, she asked the young woman to press it for her. The woman pressed the doorbell without a second thought and immediately felt a powerful shock course through her body. It knocked her out cold. She woke up several hours later, completely naked and surrounded by used condoms. The house was empty, her rapists were long gone, and the child was nowhere to be seen. That took a dark turn quick.
Interesting.
So that gave Gibby ideas.
It did give me a lot of ideas.
You need to train a little girl to help you rape people.
That's exactly what I learned. Exactly.
You might be better off with a puppy.
I think you may be right on that one.
I try. Next story is the hitchhiking old woman.
Hitchhiker.
Old woman. Yes.
Why are they always old, too?
Because they're creepier that way. All wrinkly and gross looking.
Okay.
So, this, of course, is going to be about a young woman, because who doesn't love urban legends about young women?
I know. It's always young and always a woman.
Yep.
Apparently they can't protect themselves.
She was walking out of a shopping mall late at night to go back to her
shopping. Always shopping, too.
You know, they say late at night, but all the malls I've ever heard of close at like 9 or 10 at the latest. They're never open unless it's like...
That's pretty early. That's pretty early, man.
Yeah, but I've never seen a mall open later unless it's like Black Friday shopping or Christmas time, then they stay open later.
Oh, yeah. Then they don't close.
Anyway, as she neared the car, she was startled to see an old lady sitting right next to her passenger side window. Standing, not sitting, sorry.
It's always an old lady.
An instant later, she noticed that the passenger side window had been completely shattered. The old lady explained that she had seen her broken window and had been watching it for her to make sure nobody tried to steal something. Aw, how nice of you, old lady. The young woman was very appreciative of the old lady's help, and since the old lady had missed her bus, she agreed to drive her home. However, as they stood there talking, she noticed that the old woman seemed to have very hairy, man-like arms.
Really?
Thinking quickly, she jumped in front of the... What? Thinking quickly, she jumped in front of a slow-moving car, forcing it to stop. The old lady quickly bolted. When the police searched her car, they found that the kind old lady had stowed a knife and a coil of rope in her back seat.
What? Kind old lady?
Kind old lady man thing.
So... Oh, I don't get it.
Yeah, it's okay. Just let it go.
I don't get it.
Because now we have a story called The Fat Vampires. Yes. Fat,
Yes.
F-A-T, Fat Vampires.
This is what I've been waiting for this entire time right here.
Stories of fat vampires are not new, but these creatures were called fish tacos? Fish tacos?
Come on, obviously fish tacos. Who doesn't call it fish tacos?
P-I-S-H-T-A-C-O-S. Fish tacos.
Exactly.
And
Go
our
ahead.
classic Peruvian legend. Yes, Peruvian. If you're from Peru, you've heard about this.
Who hasn't?
They are known to stalk the night on deserted roads and use their magic to rob travelers of their fat.
Obviously.
Sounds like a great liposuction option.
You ain't kidding.
Where are these people at?
Peru.
Peru.
I'm changing my flight.
Yep. Recently, the legend has resurfaced due to the actual arrest of gang members in Peru who are purported to have been bonking unruly travelers on the head, then taking them to a safe house and rendering them into fat to sell on the black market.
What?
Uh-huh. Some estimates say that...
I'm confused too. So they're stealing their fat.
Yep.
Dace, I think we need to change our flight plans.
I'd willingly give it to them.
Exactly. That's on the black market. So people are actually buying that.
Yep.
The
For
fuck is
whatever
wrong
reason.
with those people? All right,
I
go
have
ahead.
no idea. But if you're in Peru and you're fat, watch out.
You ain't kidding.
Hi,
They gonna take
one ticket to Peru. Yeah, tonight. Thank you.
Thank you is right. Jesus Christ.
So here we go to a story called Don't Open the Door.
Don't do it, man. Don't do it.
It's
not
worth it.
Definitely not.
He didn't open the door. End of story.
A woman was there. There was a knock. She opened the door. She got killed.
Pretty much. That's how they all happen.
But we'll read it the long version. A woman was up late at night.
Oh, man.
Just minding her own business and browsing the internet in her living room.
That's what they all say.
When she heard a sound of a baby crying outside her doorstep. She got up and went to investigate the noise, but could see nothing through the keyhole. Because if it was a baby, you wouldn't see it in the keyhole, you idiot.
Why?
Understandably,
Jesus Christ.
Understandably, she found it odd that a baby would be crying outside her suburban home, especially so late at night. Not sure what to do, she decided to call the police. She told them that she was considering opening the door to check the baby because she had heard crying near her window and was afraid the baby might crawl out into the street. But practically shouting, the dispatcher told her that under absolutely no circumstances should she open the door, and that they already had police on their way to her house. When they got there, the police found no baby or any evidence that the child had been there at all. No rattler, none, pacifier. The policeman informed the worried homeowner that they had received multiple calls like this lately, and that they believed it to be the work of people who were trying to trick women into opening their homes using a recording of a child crying. I don't know what they were going to do to the women if they got in the homes, but...
I got a good idea.
Parcheesi.
They were going to
Everybody
make
loves
children.
Parcheesi. Oh,
That's right.
Not Parcheesi?
Always Parcheesi.
Play chess?
Uno.
Monopoly?
Maybe.
Uno?
Has to be, Has to be.
And the last urban legend that I have.
Just one more?
Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
I got to ration these out. If I use them all up, then I won't have stuff for other weeks.
Okay. Make it a good one.
Well, it's called the scream nobody heard.
Scream nobody heard. I think that happens a lot, but okay.
Yep. Like just now. Did you hear that scream? Nope. Because it was
Nope.
the scream nobody heard.
That's right. No one heard
I
it.
had my phone on mute. Sorry.
At some college campuses, it's apparently tradition for students who live in the dorms to all let loose with a scream at a designated time. I never really did the college thing, so is this a thing?
Never heard of such a thing in my life.
Happens, like, all the time.
They just get a meeting like, all right, everybody, at 9:42 tonight, just scream for no reason. 9:42, set your watches, set your phones. 9:42, scream.
And hide your kids, hide your wife, because everybody's trying to rate everyone out here.
Anyway, so we're at finals week at UCLA.
Always UCLA.
And the tradition was everybody to scream at midnight to let out all their pent-up frustration. I think. Okay, so anyway. So just as expected, everyone did their screaming ritual, and the campus rang with caffeine-fueled howls of horde and exhausted youths. Exhausted youths. Horde of exhausted youths.
Always whores.
The ritual complete. I really like that they call it a ritual. Makes it sound so much more darker.
You ain't kidding.
The campus quieted down, and everyone eventually went to bed, only to discover the next morning that one of the screams had been real.
No shit, Sherlock.
A young woman had been raped at precisely midnight.
Oh, so that's why this started. All right.
Her assault timed to coincide with the noisiest moment of the year. Nobody heard it because what's one scream among hundreds? Legend has it that since then, the screaming tradition has been banned from UCLA campus, and anyone who breaks the rule is punished with expulsion. So if it's midnight and you're at UCLA, scream! Don't scream unless you're being raped.
I'd scream.
But
so the problem is you start screaming because you're being raped, and then they export your ass because you screamed.
Yep, pretty much.
Which seems a little cruel.
I'm still a little confused anyway, because I don't know how long everybody screamed for, but I imagine it lasted 10 seconds. You know, one big, ah, and then it's over.
Yeah,
I'm assuming the raping would have taken a smidgen longer, unless he was quick.
He might be a 2-second man. You never know.
And then in that case, I mean, is it really rape?
Yeah, I mean, really.
He was done and out.
Yeah, I mean, it was over probably before he really even got in. I mean, really.
Right. So he probably.
You can't count that.
Failed.
You cannot count that.
She'll be okay.
Exactly. She'll live.
Scarred, but she'll live.
A little scarred, but not much.
But anywho, that is all I have for my legends for this evening.
Uh-oh. That's it, guys. That's it.
So now it's time to see what those wacky little celebs are up to in the celebrity news.
All right, Mr. DeMille, I'm ready for my close-up.
What the hell?
That's brilliant, Ed. I'm going in.
We got you, motherfucker. Like my shiny metal ass. Yeah, bitch! And here we go.
All right. So, celebs and what they're up to. Hey.
They're all dead.
Sorry.
All
it's taking a little bit for
dead.
this page to load because there's a whole bunch of stuff. So I guess, rumor has it, that Orlando Bloom and Justin Bieber got into a little tough.
Oh my God! Not the Bieber.
I guess Justin Bieber has declared Instagram war on Orlando Bloom.
So, what the hell I heard about this? What the fuck is an Instagram war?
Don't worry about it. You're better off not knowing.
Okay.
But with a pic of Orlando Bloom dissolving into tears. It's Bieber's second Instagram salvo hours after Orlando took a swing at him in a restaurant in whatever. He posted a sexy pic of Miranda Kerr and then quickly took it down.
Yeah, pussy.
Miranda, the Helen of Troy in this war.
Helen of Troy.
Was the trigger for the bar scuffle. It's clear Orlando felt Justin was banging her while they were still man and wife.
Maybe a little bit, not much.
So wait, what? So Miranda and Orlando Bloom are married, but Orlando thinks she was sleeping with Justin Bieber?
I think they're breaking up. But they're still technically married.
But, no, what I'm getting out of this is she was sleeping with Bieber.
Yes.
She's really hot.
Yes.
The fuck?
Bieber is really ugly. The fuck?
The fuck? Oh, wait.
But
well, she denies that she slept with Bieber. Of course she does.
Really, obviously. That's like you're trying to tell me Dace never slept with Bieber.
I'd sleep with this Miranda chick.
Ooh, oh.
I would. I'm just saying.
Okay.
I would let her eat. I'd let her eat chips in bed. It's okay if there's crumbs. I don't care.
Only a little bit of chips, not much. Right?
No, all of the chips. I don't care.
You can have the whole bag? Oh, man, you're giving her a lot of power there.
Yep. In further news of the Orlando Bloom Bieber scandal.
Scandal now?
Yeah, I'm calling it a scandal.
You're
Orlando
calling
Bloom
it a scandal, okay.
has some serious muscle on his side. UFC Hall of Famer Forrest Griffin
UFC
says he wants to train the actor how to fight so he can take Bieber the next time they face off. I can't imagine Bieber's really that.
No, wait a minute. Does that
rappy.
Bieber won the first time?
Maybe.
That's kind of embarrassing. That's actually really embarrassing.
The 35-year-old former heavyweight champ, Forrest Griffin, says he watched the footage of Bloom and Bieber going at it and says he was unimpressed with Bloom's attack. How could Legolas fail?
I don't know, man. I'm pretty sure all you had to do is just, look at him and Bieber would probably fall down.
He also says that he's got to warn Orlando that he thinks Floyd Mayweather Jr. is going to train Bieber.
Uh-oh. Are we going to actually have a fist fight? Oh, is this... I'd buy tickets.
So, yeah. Oh, there's a video.
Uh-oh, and there's a video.
I'm watching the video even though you guys can't see it. I'll give you the play-by-play, though.
There we go. Play-by-play.
Come on, video load. Video load. Let's go.
Step 1.
There you go.
Loading.
You are loading. Yeah, you are.
Step 2.
All right.
Almost done loading.
Almost. Buffering. Rendering. Play.
32 seconds, man.
Play.
Yeah,
Play now. Play harder. Play faster. Stronger. Oh, here we go.
Debating.
All right.
Thinking about it.
Orlando's walking over. He sees Bieber. Well, what you doing, dude? What you doing? I'm going to punch you. Oh, that was a weak punch. He kind of did like a weird backhand punch thing. Like it wasn't a real punch. It was a...
Pimp slap?
Yeah. Closer to a pimp slap.
Tried to pimp slap him, man. I like his style.
So it wasn't very good, but anyway.
Yeah.
Gazelle Bunchin.
Bunchin? Yeah, that Bunchin Munchin. Talking about a crunchin.
She frolicked around on the beach Tuesday in Costa Rica.
Ooh.
With her adorable dog, Lua.
Woof, woof, woof. I'll be her dog.
So there's that. Harrison Ford hurt his ankle.
Only one?
Yeah, I guess.
God, he's so effing old.
He went to Starbucks.
He went to Starbucks.
With
now,
a slight limp. With a slight limp.
Was that north or south of the Mayan temple that he was planning on raiding later?
North, I believe.
North of it? Okay. And he probably already crossed all the bridges, all the rope bridges,
Yeah.
where they very conveniently snap in the middle.
Oh, look, more Bieber news, because who doesn't get enough of this?
Oh, yes. Bieber.
He appears to now be hanging out with Michelle Rodriguez.
Uh-oh. I don't know who that is, but uh-oh.
She's
scandalous.
She's also pretty, well, yeah, she's pretty hot.
Well,
I mean,
it's Bieber, obviously.
She's too hot for Bieber.
I'm pretty sure everything is too hot for Bieber.
Oh, here's the thing about Miranda Kerr saying she never slept with Justin.
Oh, she's never slept with that little pint-sized douchebag.
She claimed it, so did her lawyer, blah, 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 blah. There's a gif of him giving her a little kiss on the cheek and her acting all girly.
You need to have a lawyer? Oh, my God.
There's a photo of her topless in a tub.
Hot? Oh, man. Did you actually see anything?
No.
Oh, what the fuck?
Chris Brown, these rolls ain't loyal. He's getting chunky. Maybe that's, yep, he's getting fat. So Chris Brown's getting fat.
Uh-oh, does that mean he's still going to keep pimp slapping Rihanna?
Yeah, but he's going to be winded afterwards.
Oh, man, he's only going to be able to do once a day instead of 3 times? Interesting.
Again, more shit on this Bieber Bloom thing. The backstory is almost legendary.
Oh, almost legendary.
Justin partied with Miranda.
Hardy.
After a 2012 Victoria's Secret fashion show, and they got very, very close, is what it says.
Okay, drunk, but okay. Go ahead. And
in April of this year, Orlando was hanging out with Justin's on and off girlfriend, Selena Gomez.
Oh,
which is actually probably kind of creepy, because isn't Orlando Bloom like close to 40?
I have no idea.
And Selena Gomez is like just 18?
No idea, but we'll say yes. That
Okay.
is very disturbing.
Bieber's not worried about Bloom. Blah, 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 blah. So,
I would be. Fuck that.
That is all I have scrolling down TMZ for celeb news.
Oh, poor TMZ failed us.
Yeah. So that's really all I have for celeb news.
All we got, guys. It's all we got.
So unless you have anything, or if Dace is still there and alive and maybe up to date on something. Dace?
Hello?
Well, this past weekend was San Diego Comic-Con.
No, it wasn't.
Yes, it was.
Are you sure about that?
The big news that came out of there was a teaser trailer from the new Batman vs. Superman movie that was exclusive to the Comic-Con audience. Avengers released some footage, and Josh Brolin came out on stage with Thanos with the Infinity Gauntlet in his hand.
Is that where they showed the Batman thingy, his costume?
Yes.
Yes.
And they showed the first few seconds of like a trailer where Batman is on the roof in Gotham and he removes a blanket from the bat signal, and when the bat signal turns on, there's Superman, and Superman looks pissed.
Uh-oh, Spaghetti-O. Why is Superman there again?
I'm going to assume it has something to do with the way Man of Steel went down. They haven't led on to why they're fighting, but Batman is in the Batman armor he used in Frank Miller's The Dark Knight Returns Part 2. So it looks like they're getting ready to duke it out.
Oh, God. Corny.
Dun, 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 dun.
So does anyone care?
I do.
Nope.
Crowd went
Not a single soul.
I do. A little bit.
Still
Not a
never
single
since Ben
soul cares.
Affleck, but, you know.
Oh,
Ben
yeah.
Affleck.
I keep trying to forget about that.
But all he's got to do is go around Affleck. Like a bird, man.
So,
Chuck?
Dace, since you're here,
Yeah.
my dear, do you happen to have a douchebag for the week? Because we don't.
We can go to the airport, but I'm not going to rant and rave like a lunatic because I'm in the middle of an airport.
But you have to. That's a requirement.
Then I don't have a douchebag of the week.
Oh.
There's people already looking at me now. Like, you guys were talking about the whole, like, urban legends about certain things happening. I couldn't really contribute because they're not topics you can talk about in public.
I think you're lying. You could so.
Okay, well, you go try it and see what happens. And then next time I'll
will.
do it.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay.
I think it's possible. Fine.
Then also on that note, do we have a high five?
I was going to do top 5 announcement out of San Diego Comic-Con, but apparently Gibby does not care.
Gibby, you are absolutely correct. Gibby does not care.
Okay.
Not unless Frank Wood cares.
We keep talking.
Oh, I see how it is.
I care about everything Dace brings to the table. Everything.
Thank you. This is why I let you host the show.
Thanks. Lies.
And because I'm awesome. I mean, come on. You know.
That's true.
If there's going to be somebody who's going to host it that wasn't you, it's me.
See?
All right.
Well, then,
I guess that is it.
I guess, yeah.
Is it time for the announcements? Is it time
It is
for
time for the announcements.
Nope.
Ooh.
All right, guys. That's all we have for the show tonight. We'll see you next time.
Can I do them?
Do you want to do them?
Yeah.
I'd like to.
I got kind of excited, but you're here, so.
You can have one.
Okay.
You can have one at the end of August.
Okay.
Okay.
So I'll go first?
Sure, why not?
Can I have the middle one instead?
Okay. Did you actually research the middle one?
A little bit. I know what it's about.
Funny thing is I don't know what they're talking about, guys, so it's going to be news to everyone.
So I mean, next week, I'll go first, then you go, and then I'll go.
Okay, deal.
The hell?
The first announcement next week is, of course, Science Day, but it's also the return of Nikki Mills.
Really?
What?
Yep, she is coming back to the show next Wednesday, live in the Dace Yard, as we blow things up and Gibby gets tasered.
Oh, my God.
Woo! Gibby gets tased. Wait, Nikki's going to be there for...
The fans can have Nikki technically tase Gibby.
I was going to say, wait, Nikki's going to be there physically, like in person?
Oh,
yeah.
God.
With a taser. With Gibby.
Yeah.
Nope.
Okay, just so everybody's clear, Nikki plus taser plus Gibby next week.
Equals a big shit-ass grin on my face. If you were in New York City right now, you could see it.
Yep.
So if you've ever wanted to see Gibby tased to hell, next week.
And then I'll get tased too, but people like me more than him, so it won't be as bad.
Question it.
Unless Gibby does it after he gets tased, because then he might be a little pissed off.
Maybe.
So,
maybe not.
It's your turn, Frank. Your turn to give some news.
All right. And then, the following week after that, August 13th, we're going to have the creator of Default Dan interview. For those of you that don't know what it is, basically take everything you ever trusted and loved in a video game, all the logic you thought was real, and turn it around. Nothing makes sense anymore. Everything you thought was good for you is bad. Coins, hearts, fruit, no, avoid that. It will kill you. That and more, and get inside the head that came up with this cruel twist of fate, August 13th. See, I told you I was prepared for that. Did you like that? I thought
that was really good. I'm hyped. I'm going to tune in.
I'll be there.
I'll be there. It sounds good. It sounds like a fun time. My turn again?
Yeah, your turn again.
No,
August 27th, at the last Wednesday of August, so I may have the date wrong, we will have indie game creators of Galactus the Game. Now, I played this game when I was at Too Many Games a few months back, and I'm terrible at it, but it's a really good game where you go in space and you fight for pastries.
For pastries.
And
that's what I'm talking about, baby. Pastries.
huge news that was just announced yesterday. Yours truly, with Anthony Mango from Fanboys Anonymous, Mike Payton from Fanboys Anonymous and Mega Talk Radio, and Caitlin Dooley from Fanboys Anonymous will be at New York Comic Con covering the Comic Con all 4 days.
All 4 days, guys. All 4 days. But no one cares.
And Gibby, you can announce the other thing, what we're doing with the other group thingy. I'll let you get some cool announcements in.
Yeah, we're doing something, guys, I think, with something in a group, and it's going to be cool. Can't wait.
This fall, we will be launching the web series from Basement Protocol called Upload Failed. The first 9 episodes are written, Gibby's tearing them apart, and then we're doing rewrites this weekend.
What? No.
And I will be a part of it in spirit.
Yes. You can be a writer.
Could be.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, I'll message you when I get home. On that note, ladies and gentlemen, for the few that found the Dacetacular, the Dace Man's going to go board a plane so he can get home to Philly. Have a great night, guys.
See ya.
Yeah.
Bye.
Oh, thank God that guy, that asshole left. Just saying.
I miss him. I haven't done a show with him in like a month because he was on hiatus, and then I wasn't here, and
I know, man. It sucks, but shit happens, then you die.
Yeah, I already pooped today, though.
Well.
Speaking of, actually, when I was on vacation, almost every store had and maybe you've seen these shirts, but it's like a stick figure with its arms up in the air, and it goes, "I pooped today."
Uh-oh.
I was just starting to think, so you buy this shirt. You can't put it on at the beginning of the day if you didn't poop.
Right.
So what I figured, you go to work in a regular T-shirt, and then at some point you go poop and you switch into this shirt, and see how many people realize that you changed into a shirt, letting them all know you pooped.
Exactly.
So that's that. I guess, should we do some plugs? Do you have anything to plug? That thing that you fail at.
We have an email, which has been somewhat ablaze by, one message a week. But it was all for, our great interviews that we have. But you can still email me at thedacemanshow@gmail.com. You can email me at thedacemanshow@gmail.com.
Where can we email you at?
You can email me at thedacemanshow@gmail.com.
All right.
Please, for the love of God, email me at thedacemanshow@gmail.com.
And then, of course, visit thedacemanshow.com. It's still the same old crappy version that it has been. But my sources say that he should have something working very soon. I keep bugging him to get something up, and then we can update it later.
It's true.
But again, it's my buddy. He's gone to school for this. He's interning in web design. It should be a decent site. Should have all the functionality we need.
Hopefully.
So just get in the habit of going there, check it out, put in your favorites, bookmark it. Kids, get your parents' permission, or don't, whatever. I don't know the rules on that.
18 to enter, 21 to drink.
I never asked my parents to get on websites. I've been Googling porn since I was 10. So.
Exactly. Oh, don't tell the kids that.
Oh, no. I didn't say. I said corn because I'm from Iowa. Corn.
Exactly.
Yeah, corn stuff.
Whatever you kids do not go to www.lobstertubes.com.
Actually, the most dangerous one is whitehouse.com.
Oh,
I don't know if it still is a porn site, But I remember I was in like 7th or 8th grade, and we had to do a presentation on presidents. So, of course, my 7th or 8th grade brain went, well, I want to know about presidents. I'm going to go to thewhitehouse.com. Nope, that was a porn site in the middle of school.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's how it normally happens.
So, whitehouse.gov if you have any school presentations coming up.
Oh, man.
Anyway.
How many people actually do that? That's hilarious.
I believe on that note, it's time to end the show, move on with our lives. Thank you for listening if you did listen. If you didn't listen, screw you, and you don't know that I hate you because you didn't listen. Yeah, take that. He says taglines like he did before. I just kind of ramble on and say, yeah, I'm out. So,
right.
All right, let's click the button and go home.